Hi, maybe I'm Salissa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me Rice because that is my nickname. Welcome to my channel. I'm a Twitch elegant leisure content creator, but also YouTube, and sometimes I do TikToks. And today I'm talking about architecture because I do Mondays architectural review of houses that you send me live on Twitch or suggested to me on Discord maybe. Or anything I go and review and I talk about it architecturally, some interior designs, and sometimes we go off topic, but we still go back on the architecture. And on YouTube, I do a more concise one video focus analysis because I do not keep the VODs from Twitch. So I'm gonna let you see this now. It's Stephan house tour, and let's start. This is a live reaction, by the way. I did not see it at all.
That was done along the way, because I gotta say there have been a lot of changes made here that you will be seeing now for the first time.
Literally just left it play a little bit, and I said, let me film this. So it's a real live reaction. First of all, I like the aquarium. The pool looks pretty. Oh, he has his YouTube plaything. Smash the like button. Oh my gosh, imagine. I am actually subscribed to Graham, so this is not, I don't know who this person is. I know who he is. So it makes me laugh because I know he says that all the time.
So we'll start off with the outside of the home so we can get some of the basic stats out of the way. The home itself is just over 3,800 square feet.
Oh, and we have an overview. Okay. Very desert, but he lives in Vegas, so I guess it's normal. Haven't been to Vegas. I'm still new to America. In my mind, I am still new to living in America, okay? In my opinion. I like to say it's more 2020 and I was in quarantine for most of it. Well, pandemic. It's still a pandemic. So, see.
Have bathrooms and 2 offices. When I was first showing this area,
2 offices?
It was a complete construction mess, and they hadn't even installed
I like the spray paint
the brick along the driveway. But now, as you can see, everything is done. The landscape went in, and at night we have a few lights that turn the house into a spaceship. But I digress.
I wouldn't say a space. Smile on camera, okay? Security.
Come inside, just make sure to smile for the camera. Well, when we first moved in, this entry was completely
I love
empty.
the before and
floors
after.
had just been installed, and it was a completely
kitchen on the side.
Canvas with these
dining room, I guess, living room too.
But now all the work is done. And
has his piano, like I called it, dining room. Have a little bar situation. Oh, so he doesn't have like a sitting living room. Maybe there's a couch behind this aquarium. I really like I like aquarium with like coal in it. I think it's really common.
And it's absolutely perfect. I absolutely love when you walk in, this is the main focal point. It's a 310-gallon reef aquarium put together by Infinity Aquariums, and it's my total pride and joy.
It's well
Even
done.
Top Shelf Aquatics was also kind enough to send over a whole bunch of
It is well done. It is a focal point.
Chris recently came over and sent me all these snails and hermit crabs from Worldwide Corals. Now, I'm probably talking too much about the aquarium at this point, and I know you came for a house tour, so if you want more aquarium content, just let me know, and I will include it in future videos.
I'm here for architecture.
It was designed to make a statement, and that's why we accented 2 of the walls in black and installed a hanging light fixture from the ceiling. And then we move on to the kitchen. Originally, when I first posted about the kitchen, it was a complete...
So, you know, I've seen this is a trend where it's like up, side, centered. I'm guessing the sink is gonna be either here or here.
Massive open space with a huge center island, waterfall countertops, and tall ceilings, but now it's completely transformed.
Did I call it? I didn't call it. Oh, yep, I did. It's in the middle.
We got to address the refrigerator. Now, originally, I waited until Black Friday to get a really good deal on a kitchen.
Always a good deal to wait till Black Friday for everything.
It was scheduled to arrive within about 2 to 3 weeks. But little did I know that appliances were about to be on
Look at that wet. Okay, boy, I see you with the French.
So for the last 6 months, we've been improvising with a small mini refrigerator from Amazon, and we somehow made that work for 3 people. But just recently, after a half a year of waiting, the original refrigerator was delivered, and now the kitchen is finally complete.
It's a nice
one. The refrigerator, we got more counter space along with some champagne and decorative candies, and then behind that,
what are decorative candies? Listen, you got Haribo. You decorate with Haribo. You better eat that Haribo. I'm sorry. That's if you don't know, it's a French brand of candy. I think they're Belgium. They sell them in France. I'm hesitating where Haribo comes from, but it tastes good.
I have the pantry. Again, at first I was worried this would be too big and there would be no possible way to fill it all up.
Of course, pantries fill up so fast. Especially your 3 people, you need this big pantry. There are 3
it
people.
just kind of winds up here and we keep it. On this side, I'm building up a mini book collection. In fact, all of these books were sent to us by subscribers to the P.O. box, and at some point...
That's interesting to put books in the kitchen. I wonder what. I guess he can grab it and go to the sit-in. But I like their kitchen more or less.
For sale at bankrollcoffee.com.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously, I just came out with my own coffee.
You gotta advertise a little plug.
Coffee in just over 2 weeks, which is incredible. I'm also a stickler for making coffee, so we got a Keurig for anybody who wants to make coffee fast. Then we got the Ninja coffee maker that I prefer, and we have a third coffee maker on the other side
he has
of the house,
books next to our coffee thing. You know, some people like read books, drink their coffee. Makes sense.
I have to say, this thing is incredible.
Now,
I've never had anything with red knobs before, and even though Macy does most of the cooking, I could certainly appreciate the craftsmanship. And then over here we have the bane of my existence. Instead of having the candy walls like some of these mega mansions have, we got the budget version of that with candy jars.
Oh, please, can I have one?
No! 5 cents. You can take one. After that, we have one of my favorite designs in the entire house. Before, this is just a completely open space, and then we decided to paint the wall black to act.
Honestly, this is my opinion too. It's nice. It's a very easy way to make a house look just a little touch. I'll say more stylish if you want. It's just to paint like everything white and put just one accent color. And even if you like, instead of painting the whole room, it always makes it like, I don't know how to say. I'm not interior designer. I work in architecture, but I do feel like it's always a way to like make a home not so dark, but still make it homey. Like having everything white, even though it's easier to retouch, etc., can be. Honestly, it makes it look like sterile, like no personality, whatever. Whereas if you just put an accent color, and you can have the same accent color everywhere. You don't have to put every room a different color. You can put every room a different accent color, but just make sure it's matching. But it just makes it a little bit more, I think, thoughtful. Like, it makes it more, you thought it too.
Accent the room along with a huge custom neon sign to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
With Mario.
Below that, though, I got a Mario piece of art that I purchased from an art dealer who was moving out of the state and needed to go and sell everything, and he offered this to me at such a good price that I couldn't turn it down. Next to it, though, we got a bar cart that was just recently brought over from the Educated Barfly as a housewarming gift. And he brought over everything that we would need to make some really delicious
that's cute.
iced coffees. Oh, and the Dave Ramsey cutout was given to us by a subscriber, and he just constantly moves around the house and says new things. Fun story, but this was actually posted on a Clips channel from an Instagram story, and Dave Ramsey actually commented on it. So Dave Ramsey, I'm honored that you're in the house and you can come stay anytime. Finally, for the dining area, we got this really cool industrial wooden table topped off with a bowl centerpiece. Why
he has a bowl with Napoleon right in the bottom? Am I missing something? I'm not good at French history. I know I'm French, but I'm not good at French history.
He's from Costco. Then, speaking of alcohol that we don't drink, meet Kevin was kind enough
is it
to
the
give me
type?
a Tesla tequila as a birthday present.
Tesla tequila looks like this?
And
oh my
gosh.
Had to watch a glam Stephan videos to know what Tesla tequila looks like.
We moved in, and after a lot of work, here's what it looks like today. Now, on the far end, we got the grand piano. I mentioned this before
the grand piano.
Video, but this is something I have always wanted because ever since growing up as a kid, my mom had an upright piano passed down from family, and I would play it all the time. I don't talk about it too often, but I really enjoy playing the piano.
Oh,
and this
that's
is something
nice.
I'd like to try to make some more time for. Then behind that, we have this entire wall painted black as an accent. I understand that this is not everyone's taste, but I really wanted to make a bold statement, and this entire wall was just a blank canvas.
Accents are nice. It's an easy way to make it more stylish.
3-foot frames with the YouTube
easy way, but it's a preference. You can have all your house white, but just a little accent, it can just make your room pop, if that makes sense. But a whole full white room with big ceiling makes the house look bigger. Still, just saying.
Middle. Now, this is really one of those
things. So depends what you want as a final result.
Where if you don't know YouTube, this just looks like
his
a cool
house
design. But
his house is already.
YouTube, you get it. Plus,
his house is already big though, so does it make a big difference?
Doing this was not expensive at all. They're just normal 3x3 foot glass frames, a quick computer mock-up printed out on glossy paper, and that's it. Now, next to the piano, it's really hard not to notice these two enormous bottles of Ace of Spades, which, by the way, this has the same retail value as a car. Both of these were given to me by a close friend, Anthony's Garage, as a housewarming gift. The champagne has definitely gone bad by now, and there's no way it's safe to drink, but honestly, I enjoy having it here, and this bottle is pretty much like a work of art. Next to that, we have
Why, Graham? You could have, like, opened it very delicately. Open it very delicately, okay? Open it very delicately. Drink it, pull back the cap, and wrap it back up. No one would have known.
An almost 90-inch TV,
After
which
cough,
looks almost like a normal
the shock
size
has
TV
me
compared
coughing.
to how big of a wall it's mounted to. But we tend to use this anytime we have guests over and we're watching a Pokemon unboxing or a boxing match, or basically anytime Logan Paul does something, we watch it here on the TV. I've never had a house before that was big enough to actually entertain people, so it's been so nice to be able to invite people over, and then I never have to leave the house. And then finally, we got a fireplace below that with LED lights that change colors. In the summer, this is definitely not something that we use because it pulls heat from the flames and then pumps it out through the vents at the top. But when it's colder outside and not 115 degrees, it's something we like to use often. But before we leave the living room, it's hard not to ignore this bright orange couch. This is something I never imagined would work in a room like this, but once we started looking through design ideas, the orange couch came.
The orange couch is not to my style, but it doesn't look crazy. It could be for a pop-up color. Maybe I would have chosen a red one, like he has the YouTube video ad piece, just to call it orange to that. But if you look at, he has some plants that are kind of a fallish color, and this feels like a fallish kind of autumn orange. So maybe it works. I don't know, but at least it looks soft, which is the most important, that your couch is comfortable.
It's just a fun, playful vibe. The couch is insanely comfortable,
and if you look at all of it, I like his rug, which is surprising to me that I like it, because it's not the design I like. I think I like the rug with the end table, this wall, which is also like a grayish color, and the background here. I don't know if the scratches here just mimics that, and that's why I like it. But I feel like all of this like fits, and maybe this fits too, because it's like this would. I don't know. It's okay. It looks good, and the blue reminds the water. So to me,
reminds me of that.
It's not tasting. To me, it's not shocking.
To watch when I was younger.
It's all good.
Went with a more eclectic rug underneath with a circular coffee table.
I feel like it fits in. Overall, I don't feel it's eclectic.
Room together extremely nicely, and this is a fun place to hang out on the weekends. But before we go into the other bedrooms, we got this bonus room right here. Here's what it looked like before, and then more recently, it now looks like this. Now, what's really cool about this is that this is a Murphy bed, so we could pull it down as needed, and then during any other time, Macy could use this as her office. We're also in the process right now of installing a door across this wall so we could close it off as needed instead of using a green screen to temporarily close it off. Then down this hallway, we have one of my all-time favorite pieces.
The Pokemon
it's an
collection.
Uncut fossil sheet of hollow Pokemon cards. These sheets came from a KB Toys giveaway in 1999, and I'm not sure how many of these were given out, but this one came in near perfect condition, and every single time I walk by it, it's just really cool to look at. Now, across from that, we got the typical guest bathroom with limestone accent wall in the back.
I like little plants in bathrooms. I don't have plants in my bathroom. My bathroom, I feel it's too small to put anything, even if it's to hang on the wall. I just bump into it. But I adore it.
Reservoir, and then into a 40-gallon.
I feel like it's such easy,
and then on this side,
yet
we have
beautiful
this really
touch.
Cool
and yes, you can put fake plants, but I would want real plants.
Amazon boxes, and it notifies you.
So it's something I don't need sun for. But future guys will get that in her bathroom.
We got meal replacements with Huel. And then as we walk towards the other side of the house, we got the main bedroom over here. On the left, we have two walk-in closets with barn doors that close them off. And then we have an oversized bathroom that's just insanely big.
Like, that's interesting. The little like grass at the end of the shower.
And now everything is completely finished, including blackout curtains, which we didn't have before.
And it's cute that that's the one, but you can pull this down obviously when you're showering because you'll see. But it's cute that just this way you can like go naked and go in your yard basically. I like a window in a bathroom, but I don't know about literally a sliding door window. But to each their own.
Now, in my previous video, I mentioned that this is such a terrible design because it ends up splashing water everywhere, and by the time the water actually hits you, it's kind of cooled off. Well, I did some research, and as it turns out, you can manually override the water heater and turn the heat all the way up to 140 degrees, and that's what I did. Then to go over the rest of the bathroom, we have two sinks with marble countertops, a full-sized mirror,
the
and
two
then
sinks,
on this
master
side,
bedrooms, style.
Bathtub that our lovely neighbors can look right into. And then as you walk into the
Beautiful.
bedroom itself, you'll notice that we
I
did
like a
brick
bathtub with
veneer
a
against the back
window.
wall that might look kind of
I'm not a fan of like the cow type of rugs. I don't know. It's not my style. But again, I feel like his house is very modern, nice, but cozy. Modern cozy, I would say. I would call it modern cozy.
It's the exact
I don't know
same
if that was
brick
his
veneer that I
goal,
used in
but
my
it's very
Los
modern
Angeles studio, and
cozy.
it's the exact same brick veneer that you're about to see in the garage.
Yes, that's
Anyway, we got a
expensive things
queen-size
as
bed
we
with two
seen,
floor-to-ceiling
but it's
nightstands on
still
either end. We
livable,
got a
which is
full-size
important. You
dresser
can
that
tell
runs the
he
length of the
lives
wall,
there.
and we got
Oh,
a TV
he
that
said 3
happens
people
to
live
look
there. The 3 people
disproportionately
live there.
small for the wall. Then
You
as we
can tell.
continued down the hallway, we got the laundry room. Now here's the thing, the laundry room was way too big. It was like the size of a small bedroom, and we didn't do enough laundry to justify all of this space. So instead, when we hired Alex to come and help on the channel, he wanted to use this as his office, so come on in. We dual purpose the space. Hey, what you working on?
Videos.
Which video?
So I got the setup here, got the custom Jack Subby mouse pad I made myself here. Got a mic for voiceovers, just a few things to edit videos, and I keep all my equipment here on the other side.
My only question is, I hope they don't ever have to wash at the same time as he has to edit, because I think the noise would be annoying, but maybe they have a very quiet washer. I don't know. But I'm glad he likes his office.
On this side, we have Jack's editing room where he finishes all the videos for the second channel, The Graham Stephan Show, and this is what it looks like.
And he has a window, right? Okay, once he has a window, it's good to have a window to air out a little bit with all the computers and stuff. And to look outside at now and again. Rest your eyes, look outside now and again.
What are you doing, Jack?
Working.
On what?
Bye.
This is still a work in progress, but within about 2 months, all of
I
this
like
should
how
be
the
finished
cat
and
is
used
just
exclusively for
sneakily
our
just
podcast,
in a
The
few
Iced Coffee
shots,
Hour.
just
We got a
being
handmade
a
wooden
cat.
table being delivered in the next few weeks. It's going to be coming out from this wall right here with some art right above it, and then maybe some other trinkets on either side to add to the shot. Now, you also might notice the ceiling. That was a failed attempt to use spray adhesive to glue foam padding for sound
Not gonna
deadening,
work.
and within a few
Gravity.
days, they all started dropping
Yep,
off one by one.
gravity.
And then across from that, we got Jack's room. Here's what it used to look like before, and now here's what it looks like today. And then
Oh,
finally,
I
we
like
got the
his room.
brand
Wow,
new
y'all didn't even
finished
stay on it.
office. Here's what it looks like before we closed on the house, and now here's what it looks like today. Now, as you walk in, you're gonna notice a third.
It's a very different style, but at least like it's closed off, it's fine if it's a different style. And like it's his office where he films. If you watch him, you know, it gotta be
You pour the
fine.
beans in from the top, you press a button, and within
I don't drink
seconds,
coffee,
a fresh
so-
coffee is made. And below that, you might notice
don't
something
drink coffee.
familiar.
I drink
It's
tea,
the
so
mini Amazon
I don't really
refrigerator
get
that
it.
we used to use in the kitchen. I just threw it down here, and Macy
It's
filled it
easy
up
for
with some
me.
coffee
I just
creamer and flavored
pop it,
waters for
the
when I
tea
don't wanna
bag,
walk to
and
the
honestly,
kitchen.
I
Then
do
from
have
there, we have a
tea
couch
leaves,
that I'm able to do most
but
of my
I want
editing on,
to
and it
have
also
more tea
doubles
leaves
as
one
the
day
podcast
so I can just
studio
make
for
my
the Iced
own
Coffee
tea.
Hour.
But
I then accented that
for
with an
another day.
aviation drawer to match the desk, along with the cheap light off Amazon that you just touch to turn off and on. I also bought several of these spotlights from Amazon and placed them around the room so that way on camera it gives a little bit more depth. We also have these really thick soundproof curtains throughout the entire room to block out any of the echo and completely block out the lights.
I never thought of soundproof like curtains. I know blackout curtains. I have blackout curtains. These are blackout curtains, but I
So that
didn't know
when
of soundproof
all of
curtains.
these are closed up, you're pretty much in complete
They're
silence.
blackout and thermal. But overall, I like his house.
Then on this side of
It's
the wall, we
very
got the
like
whole desk
again,
set
it's
up with
modern,
the lights,
cozy,
the dinosaur skull, and the posters in the
and
back. I'm really happy to
I
have
don't
more
know him
space than my
personally,
previous spot in
but
LA,
it
and it's
feels
so nice
like
to be able to work and edit and
him
film all
and
in
the
same
people who
room.
live
And finally,
there
we got
or
the
work
one-car
there. Like
garage
it
in the
feels like
back. I have
everybody
the same
got
brick
to
veneer
put
installed
their
throughout the
touch.
entire
If
back
that makes
wall,
sense.
and then I placed more of these spotlights behind the car so that when you turn them
Maybe
on,
he
it
needs
helps
some help
accentuate the space.
wire
In my previous
management
video, I
wise
talked about really
sometimes,
wanting a
but
Ford
I'm the last
GT,
one to
and
say
lo
that
and behold,
wire
we
management
made it
wise,
happen.
I
This is
am
a
very
2005
bad.
Ford
I'm
GT with
aware.
7,500
So it could be
miles,
worse.
all 4 options,
And
to
I
me,
like the
this is like a
apparent
work
brick.
of art on wheels.
I like
wanted
that
to make
apparent
this
brick.
as much
It's
of a
a
centerpiece
nice
as possible, so I installed a
little
few pictures of the original
rupture compared to
GT40
the
Le Mans
other
race in
like
the
well painted
1960s and
wall,
hung some
etc.
Edison
And it
lights
just
above to add a
matches
little
like
bit more
you
light
have
to the
this
space
old,
and to really
not
highlight
old,
this
but
car as a
like
background.
old
And lastly,
old
we got
tradition
the
like brick
backyard.
with this
This
new
was in
fancy
a
car.
constant
So
state
I
of
like that
construction mess for the last
juxtaposition.
6 months, but here's what it looked like before, and now here's what it looks like today. Now, I
Wow,
will
that's a transformation, and I like the swing.
admit I did make a bit of a mistake when I picked out the materials for the pool. I thought the gray tile was supposed supposed to be around the pool, which would then match the flooring in the living room, and then the white marble would be for the inlays. But either they switched them by mistake, or I picked the wrong combination of the two, and they ended up being opposite of what I thought.
It's
you pretty
not
much have to wear
shocking, though.
sunglasses anytime you're outside. But on the bright side, pun intended, at least the white doesn't get too hot in the heat, and you can actually kind of stand out here.
White
so there is
makes
that.
it's
This also has
like
a
in
waterfall
sun, white
feature
is
that brings
better.
out
Black
water from
it'll
the
burn
top,
your
and
feet.
then right below that is a fire pit
But
that we just turned on.
to me, that's not so shocking. At least it makes you wear sunglasses because you're supposed to wear sunglasses outside, no matter your eye color. I always forget, and my eyes are light, and I always forget, and I always say, "Oh my gosh, my eyes are gonna hate me because I'll end up wearing glasses." Like, save your eyes, wear sunglasses.
Now, I didn't really realize how much direct sunlight this entire backyard gets, so I'm working on building a canopy over here to give us some sort of shade.
Yeah.
Because I gotta say, like, after 1 or 2 p.m.,
this will be bright because don't forget too, the sun on water going to reflect, so that makes it worse.
Your backyard gets so hot and it's pretty much unusable with no shade. So this is the next thing we're working on. These doors also open up all the way, so it's perfect if you want to get a ton of indoor-outdoor space, but you know what? It's so hot outside, I'm gonna keep this closed. So that is the final house tour, and all that's left to be finished is the podcast room. So
and
if you
the
want to see what
ceiling
that
is
looks
so
like over the
big.
next few
That's
months
what
as that
like
gets done,
stays
go and
on
add
me,
the
the
Iced
big
Coffee Hour
ceiling.
podcast on YouTube, and also feel
Listen,
free to
I
add
am
the
a
Stephan
petite
vlog
lady.
channel. We post a lot
Big
of
ceilings
kind of
intimidate me
because
because I'm like, how will I reach anything?
Thank you so much for watching. I really
But it's
appreciate it.
I
As
really
always,
like
make
that
sure to
house.
destroy the like button,
If
subscribe button, and
you
notification.
follow him, please subscribe to him. Like, smash the like button for him. I'll link this video also down below. If you watch until here, thank you. Same as what he just said, subscribe to me too. Like my video, comment, tell me what you think about it. I really think it's modern cozy. I enjoyed his tour, and I really feel like everything was picked like intentionally. Like I feel like, you know how some people like, I had an interior designer, which is nothing wrong with having an interior design. Listen, I'm an architect, okay? I'm an architectural designer. Well, I'm a French architect. I can say I'm a French architect. So I understand, give us jobs, okay? We need to work too. But it's when you do it yourself, I feel like you put more thought and intention and memory. Like even the story about him, the piano with his mother, I feel like everything else has a story behind it. The YouTube ad, the even the champagne that I'm like, out of that waste you didn't drink it, story. The bath, story, like all of these things have stories, and that brought all together the decoration for me. So thank you for doing the tour, Graham. You don't know me, but keep doing videos because sometimes it's like kind of helps me out, even though if you might never see that. But thank you, keep doing videos. Okay. even though I probably don't do all what you be saying, but I'm still listening. My subconscious is consuming some of it, but some things you talk about I don't even use. So I'm just like, you can't do it all. It's better to do some of it good than to do all of it bad and halfway. That's my motto. Don't know if you agree, but that's how I do it. But anyway, bye everybody. This video is way too long. If you make it till here, hat emoji in the comments so I know. Hat emoji in the comments so I know. If you make it till the end of this video, I am impressed. Okay? Clap yourself. Pat on the back. You deserve it. Real one.